Now then. Alright guys, welcome to another UK Scale and Crawler video. Right, basically, I've had enough of them fucking things. As most of you will know, I'm running Pitbull Rock Beasts on my car. On my SCX10 anyway. The standard foams that came with them were doing the same sort of thing as that. There was two foams. I can't remember exactly what foams they were, but they were two foams. That is one of them. As you can see, it's about as useful as a fart in a spacesuit. So yeah, what's been happening is when I've been driving, my tyres are folding under. So like you'll be driving along, and when I go to turn, the actual tyre will fold underneath the wheel. So we're looking around on YouTube and I've seen a guy called Joe Ferguson. I've got him on Facebook as well. Seen one of his videos and he mentioned that Crawler Innovations were doing some closed cell single stage foams for the Pitbull Rock Beast. So I thought I'd give him a wee bit of a whirl and see how they do. I'll just bring the camera over one sec. I'll show you part of the problem now. Oh, sorry about getting that close to my face. Right, as you can see, or at least I hope you can see, if you look at the tyre, the way it's deformed, it's basically flat. You've got the majority of the tyres all bunched up underneath. Now, that's not running the standard foams in it either, and the standard foams are even softer again. So what I ended up doing was I stuck a set of the standard 1.9 foam in with a 2.2 Maverick Scout foam over the top to try and stiffen them up a bit. And it was working for a little bit, but it wasn't right. So in the end, I've bit the bullet and I bought myself 2 packs of these, which are single stage closed cell foams for Pitbull Rock Beast. There's no part number from what I can see, but that's basically what you're looking for anyway. Right, so these foams, I'll just crack them open. So bear in mind I was running this, so if I do that, you see how squishy it was, and that was with the 2.2 foam in it. So with the standard foams, they're even softer than them, as I said, so they ain't really much use if I'm honest. So I've decided to go with these closed cells instead. Now if you see that, they're a hell of a lot firmer. Also the sidewalls, because they're a firmer foam, the sidewalls don't fold. So as you've seen that side, because in fact I'm going to turn rig round so you can. Right, I'll just get you close in again, sorry for my hand. So if you have a look at that, as you can see the foams just may as well be non-existent. So what I've ended up doing is with these foams, if you look at that one, the actual tyre itself is like massively harder. So the idea of that being is, one, your tyre is not going to fold when you're turning, and number two, just stick you back on tripod. So yeah, your tyre's not going to fold while you're turning. So when you're actually turning like that, the tyre won't roll underneath the wheel. So that's one of the main advantages. Also as well, the actual tyre itself, when you're going through like a muddy section and the tyres are getting clogged up, if your tyres are compressing, as they're coming down and compressing, all the tread pattern gets filled in with all the crud. So because the tyres can't actually compress all the way in anymore, that it'll stop the tyres filling up with crap as well. So in theory it'll give you more traction again. If you find that the foams are too hard, you can just get a Dremel and just Dremel one of them ribs out, and that'll soften the tyre up. So I'm hoping that these work. Now, judging by the difference between that and the other side, I reckon they're going to. Also, basically I'm doing a bit of a upgrade series style thing on my SCX10. As you know, it started off as bog standard SCX10, then it's been upgraded and upgraded again and upgraded again. So I'm just finally getting the last few bits for it now. So a company on eBay called Royal RC. It's a guy who's on my forum called Neil Sutton. He does all the aluminium upgrades as well. So he'll do like say seals, knuckles, lockouts, axles, all the chassis brace kits, shock hoops, hence. So I've already got one of these kits on the front, so I'll just crack it open. Hang on. Basically the kit comes with the central chassis braces, and then your shock hoops as well, and all the screws to fit them. So just to get rid of some of the flex out of the back end of my rig, I'm gonna put it, because it's running plastic shock towers and stuff, I've got a metal brace on it, but it's not exactly as sturdy as I want it, shall we say, considering the way this thing gets beat down on every time it goes out. It needs to be good, strong and tight. So in these kits you get metal body posts, which is always nice to have anyway, but everything on mine's hard mounted now, so I don't really need them. But you get the chassis brace, which you'll recognise that, so it's quite a nice finish on it as well. So that's going to bolt in on the back, and you also get metal shock towers as well. So they are really strong. Just took a massive fall about 3 weeks ago down the side of a cliff basically, and the only thing that bent on the whole rig was the steering link, and it was one of the Jazz Rider ones. So because I've started making my own link kits now and selling them, I decided to do myself one. So I've now got a grade 304 stainless steel steering link set, and then I know she's a bit dirty, but underneath I've also done all the links as well, so it's now got a full set of stainless steel links on it. It should make it a wee bit stronger. So yeah, I'll get rid of this, pull one of the wheels off, and I'll show you how you fit the foams, how easy it is. If you've already got your tyres mounted, if you haven't, it's still just as easy. So bear with us once. So yeah, basically you take your wheel off, pull all the screws out. You only need to take one side of your bead lock off. So curl you up and get this screw out for you. Another thing I can recommend as well is these. I've just got these the other day, these drivers. Hang on, I shall show you. Right, they're not too expensive. You can get them on eBay. They're just a titanium X-driver kit. I picked them up for a tenner, for £10. Should be £16.50 as it says there, but got them for a tenner. If you go on to eBay and just type in JP X-drivers, and it'll come up with the kit. You get 1.5mm, a 2mm, 2.5mm and a 3. But they're all titanium, and they've got nice big chunky handles on them as well. So with them having nice big chunky handles, it doesn't hurt your hands when you're screwing away at whatever you need to be screwing at. But yeah, anyway, less of that, a bit more about foams, eh? So pull your bead lock ring off, and then crack your bead at your wheel. Now I'm running aluminium wheels on this as well. With them being aluminium, they weigh a fair old bit, but I'm still running weights inside them as well. Not much, but just enough. I think I've got about 40 kilogram of weight in them. Sorry, 40 grams, 40 kilograms. What am I off? So yeah, that's the foams I was running. You can see a bit of a size difference, but they were still far too soft. So with the new one, pull your old foam out. Now if you see on there the way the ridges are, put the bigger ridge towards the outside of your tyre. So because I've taken the back bead lock ring off, you'll need to put it in that way. So easiest way to put it in, go like that. Oh yeah, the reason why I run the tape is because I've got the weights down inside the wheel well to keep them as low as I can, or inside the wheel. I just put a bit of tape over the top just to keep them tight. They're not vented, the wheels either, so it saves a lot of messing about with getting water in. Oh, one other thing as well, these are 100% waterproof. So if you do find that your wheels are vented, you don't need to worry if you're running these foams. They do them for other tyres as well. If I remember rightly, they do them for the TSL Super Swampers, and a couple of others as well. I can't remember what ones they are though. But yeah, so when you do, put it on, I didn't even show you then, did I? So get your tyre so it's inside out like that with your wheel. Get your foam, slide your foam on, hold the foam and just pull the tyre back over again. And then just make sure she's all seated. If you're running the axial bead locks, the standard axial bead locks as well, these foams are machined on the edges, so I'll show you. Hang on, where's the other one go? How can you never find nothing when you need it? There we go. Yeah, the foams themselves are machined on the edge there, and that inner diameter is exactly the same as the standard axial bead locks. So because it's exactly the same, when you put it on, the actual bead itself will automatically just slot straight into the wheel. So it makes beading them up a heck of a lot easier. Whereas because of these aluminium ones I'm running, I've got to push it in slightly, and then once it's tucked I can then put the ring back on, which is easy enough to do, like, but well, then again, I don't know about if it's easy enough to do it on camera, but we'll soon find out. Right, no it's not, it's being a pig. Right, I'll be back in one sec. Just got to put the rest of the screws in now. Because of these aluminium wheels, it was a little bit of a, well, to be honest with you, the first two were dead easy to do, but this one's been a bit of a pig. It's probably because I'm doing it on camera, because everything's always 10 times harder when you're on camera for some unknown reason. But hey ho. Yeah, anyway, you'll see the difference in these in a second. The sidewalls themselves are stiffened up dramatically, which is ideally what you want. So yeah, there we go, done. So that's all done and dusted and in. You can see just by squeezing the tyre the difference in it on the sidewalls. I'm putting a fair old bit of pressure on that, and yeah, they're nice and solid. So I'll just do the other one quick. Alright guys, so all four wheels are now done, and it looks something sort of like this. Now, as you can see, the tyres themselves aren't like squished down anywhere near as much, and bear in mind as well, in there now there's a 5000 milliamp 3 cell sat just in there, and it's quite a massive, to be honest with you, it's a massive battery. But as you can see, the tyres aren't squished whatsoever, so I'm hoping that that should solve the issue that I've been having. So there's only one way to find out, and that's going to be get it out and go and see how she does. So I'm not going to be able to go out this weekend because I'm working, but the weekend after I should be able to get out then. So yeah, anyway, if you do want a set of them, they are the closed cell single stage foams, the Deuce Wild ones. If you go on to Crawler Innovations website, and then click on go on to foams and then Deuce Wild, you'll see them in there, and you'll see all the other tyres that they do them for as well. But yeah, I can highly, strongly recommend getting these by the looks of them. Saying I haven't ran it yet, but I have seen what Average Joe's one, well, yeah, what Joe Ferguson's one runs like, and it's really smooth and really nice, and it doesn't flop over or flop about. So in theory it should work. So I'll get back to you in about 2 weeks and let you know how they do. But yeah, first initial thoughts, win. Can't go wrong. I'm going to go fit this kit now, to be honest with you. Get all these chassis braces on, and then I'm going to have to go to bed because I've got work in the morning. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you all on the next one. Hit the subscribe button for me, which is somewhere down there, I think, or unless they've moved it and it's up here now. Hit the like button for us as well, and share it amongst your communities for me, so you can get me some more subs. When we hit 1,000 subscribers as well, I'm going to give away a couple of sets of tyres and probably a set of wheels as well. So, you know, you get our name out there, someone's going to win. So thanks very much, guys. I'll see you pretty soon. Okay, bye.